Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Psychic Medium Toni Greene. I'm Toni Greene, and I am the Psychic Medium channel here to give you your answers about life, love, career, and finance. Also to help you connect with loved ones on the other side. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. It's gonna be a day, folks. It's gonna be a day. Get ready because the day is here and we are on it. I hope my callers just understand it's gonna be a day. It is. It's the day is here and we are on it. Okay, so there's so much I want to tell you, but here's where it is. Okay, so I get all these downloads and understandings and yada yada yada. And many times people are asking me, like, what's going on? Why can't people see what's going on? Where is this going? What's going to happen? And I really want to do a show. I really want to do it on this show right here, right now. I want to be able to tell you. I want to be able to say, this is exactly what's going on. This is the plan. This is how they plan on making it happen. This is how, it's going to work out. Depending on what actions we as a people take, it's either going to go A or it's going to go B. Okay. But he, brain exploding. There are so many people that can't handle the truth, like in that movie. You can't handle the truth. I want you to be able to handle the truth so I can tell you the truth, but then I want to be able to tell you the truth and not lose my channel. Do you see? Do you see my dilemma? Do you see the world I live in? Do you see how just it is? How cuckoo it is? How cuckoo in my brain it is? How cuckoo it is in my brain. So I had to make a decision today, and this decision is to open my mouth and let it all blurb out or to suck it back down. So I'm going to let people on YouTube tell me, should I open my mouth and blurb it all out or should I just suck it back down? That is okay. Heather says, tell us. Heather, I really want to. I really want to. But as soon as I start talking about this, I see my numbers drop. Patrick, a lot of ways to interpret that. I know that's why I'm laughing, Patrick. Oh, that's why I'm cracking up after it came out of my mouth. I just was like, oh, could you have used a better term? Jennifer says, just wanted you to know that the fireflies are not real. Okay, see, here we go. Most of my listeners are truthers. No two ways about it. Most of my listeners are truthers. They already know most of this. Um, Okay, so Jennifer Francis is saying that the fireflies are not real. She tried to take a video of them and the electric shock went up my arm. There was a crackling sound of electricity on my video. Okay, Jennifer, I know you are right. A lot of you, for those of you who don't know, you know those drones that they have in the sky? Those aren't even close to what the, let's just call it, militaries of the world have. They've been using animals for the longest time to spy on each other and us. Why would they want to spy on us? They have Siri, Alexa, and Google to do that now. Yes. Anyway, so okay. Somebody commented. I please. This is not gonna be the whole show. It's just gonna be the beginning of the show, and I'm gonna try to say this as quickly as possible and use as many examples as possible and just kind of get it all out and get on with the show. So please, callers, hold on. Hold on, Snoopy, Snoopy, hang on. Ooh. I don't even know that song. Is that a song or that's a song, right? Pretty sure it's a song. Okay. So callers, hold on. 447, you're first. 415-586-347. I'm going to try to get to each and every one of you and more. Okay. Now, I'm going to get this out. Somebody commented about on Monday's show, I said something about Roe v. Wade and how it's designed to divide us. First of all, first and foremost, they did not stop your right to extract something out of your body. If you want to get something extracted out of your body, you can still do that. And if you do, I have no judgment. I don't care if you want to get something extracted out of your body. That's your choice. It is still your choice. They did not say we are ending this. They said each state will now be able to decide on this and how. So, for example, California might say you can go 28 days after the baby's born to decide if you're extracting it, unaliving it. I have to use specific words because other words will get the show banned, taken down. I'll lose my channel, yada, yada, yada. So some states might say first term or first trimester. Other states might say second trimester. And you know what? If your state says first trimester only and two states away, they say second or third trimester. And here's the bigger issue of this. They would never, the politicians would never, ever ixnay this. They make too much money off of it. All the food lobbyists, science lobbyists, they use those stem cells. They use the extracted material in the food and for research. Our government makes way too much money off of extractions to get rid of them. Not to mention, every woman out there is saying, I won't have sex with a man again. Da da da. This was a group of judges, not men in general. Let me tell you, nobody wants to be anybody's baby daddy and pay child support. From what I'm seeing on all the videos, guys would rather not have another baby more than the woman. So stop blaming all men, okay? I don't think all men and are saying, yay! Those guys with mistresses are really upset about this. I mean, I'm just saying. So suit up, put a little raincoat on your diggity dog, find out what the situation in your area is or the neighboring areas, and don't let them divide us. Do not let them make this something that divides us. Now, a couple of things real quick. Okay. What is the purpose of some of this stuff? Because it seems like it's got, 96 food manufacturing plants burned down, the government trying to buy out all farm crops, animals falling. Well, and then we have all these court decisions that are coming out to enrage people. Now, this is what I'm talking about when I say they are trying to divide us. They realized, they did some experiments, and yes, when they first said, we're going to have a shortage of toilet paper. Okay, during a pandemic, toilet paper was our biggest concern. Anybody else find that odd? Not Kleenex, but y'all do it with your toilet paper. I mean, not Kleenex. What was going to be happening? Um, and they saw what we did. They watched. If we say there's going to be a shortage in toilet paper, they watched that everybody went and fanatically bought toilet paper, which created the shortage in toilet paper. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm laughing at this because it is a bit, it's the way I cope with things. When I get nervous, when I get like, I laugh. It's really awkward at funerals. That's why I don't like to go to funerals. Um, and then through the pandemic, they systematically took away rights to see how long and at what point we would agree to whatever they wanted. And they found out. So now that in the pandemic, everybody thinks that was the thing. No, 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 no. So real quick, RV Wade gives the Dems a platform to run on. They didn't have a platform before this. Now keep in mind, Dems are in control right now. We have a Democratic president who said the last president was going to do this. And look where it ended up happening. Everything this Prez said the last president was going to do, he is doing, or it's being done while he's in office. Now, the Democratic Party is now going to run on the stance that they're going to bring back Roe v. Wade. They're not in charge of the court system. And your rights have not been taken away. Now, let's go back to the whole thing of the food, the gas, and all the decisions coming in. They're all designed to create a state of chaos where we get to the point where we can no longer take it. We get to our breaking point for some people. They're just waiting for us to be so divided and against each other that they can do whatever they want and we will agree to it. Somebody said to me once that why haven't that they are doing things so that we will literally fight each other in the streets. And then at that point, they'll be able to bring in the UN to get control of us. Once the UN hits our soil, there's no fudging going back. Do not let this happen. Do not let this happen. I do not care what they do. We, as a people, know this is a moment and this moment will pass. We stay united and we work with each other. We are not doing this. We stay united. We stay together and help each other. All of these women and protesters out here saying they're angry at men. Men did not make this decision. And it's not even a loss for us. Now, another thing with RV Wade, if they take away my body, my choice, if they bring another jab in, we can't stand on my body, my choice. Dun, dun, dun. Is it hitting you yet? Can you see the bigger picture? Don't go moment by moment. Look at the bigger picture of if they can cause enough chaos, just like they taking away things one at a time, taking away our food, taking away our this, taking away our that, they can bring in an outside source to take control. Do not let this happen. Now, people want to know what's really going on. That is exactly what's going on, and they have been saying it. in POTUS's speech at the White House, and it's on whitehouse.org. In one of his speeches, he said, "And I am ushering in the New World Order." We're not going to sit back and let some other country run us. So they have to create a situation, just like they did with the other thing, that gets so bad that the majority of us will just be okay with it, just so we can travel, just so we can have lower gas prices. Get a bike, start riding your bike. Do whatever you have to do. Do not buy into it's you against me, or him against her, or women against men, or gays against straights, or blacks against whites. It's none of that. It's not one of those things. It's them who have sold out us to a higher power, an NWO, that they're putting in place. And if you don't read me, Klaus Schwab, who is one of the higher ups that want power over our country and every country, wrote a book about it. C19, The Great Reset. So anything I'm saying, they've already put out there for us to know. They're telling us step by step what they're going to do. Do not turn against each other. Let's have a big kumbaya moment, and let's work together and stay strong, and do not be in fear, because this is a feeling plane. And if we stay in the frequency of faith and love, and we work with each other, we have a chance. Okay. Now, I know all my chat is blowing up all over here. Hi, Caroline. Hi, Jennifer, Patrick, Amy. Hey, Mika, Okankwao. Abortion and immigration are non-issues. That's right. They are non-issues. That will decide it in the election. So the real issue of the people uniting stops. I'm not sure I understand how you mean that. I'm really not sure how you mean that. Abortion and immigration will decide the election. Oh, that will decide the, okay. So, I think your name, I think your name is Nika or Mika. I'm sorry, you guys. I do wear contacts, but my vision is still whatever. Abortion and immigration are non-issues that will decide the election. So the real issue of the people uniting stops. I think I agree with that if I'm understanding it correctly. Yes, and you know what, people, listen, these things they're throwing at us, they are to create chaos. They are to create chaos. And we have to be in that space where we don't allow that chaos to affect us. We have to look at the bigger picture. We have to work with each other. We have to figure out ways, like if they're replacing all our cattle and putting out synthetic meat, then if we eat meat, we start trapping rabbits, and we start trapping I'm sorry if that offends you, but I'm sorry if it does. Please don't be upset by me saying that. Or we start eating, frog legs are a delicacy some places. I don't know, eat frog. I don't know. Whatever it is that you do, go fish, go in some states like Texas, there are tons of wild boar. Start collecting them, start putting them in pens and breeding them, and start a business. There are so many. We have depended on these bigger sources for so long. It's time to go back to mano a mano, man to man, woman to woman. Man, come on, man. I'm so sorry, folks. This is getting way too serious for way too long. But there are places, there are farms that are going to need our support to survive through this, because the powers that be are trying to buy them out and are trying to take them down so they do, because they're not complying. So work with the farms, go directly to the farmers, go within 100 miles of just about everyone. There is a farm that should that you can probably get produce, that you can get meat, that you can get whatever you need. I saw a video the other day at Tractor Supply Store where they have baby chicks. Oh my God, the baby chicks were just so cute. I wanted to buy them, but I don't even know if we have we probably have a Tractor Supply. Anyway, focus, Toni. These chicks were just adorable, but they were buying them for 25 cents a piece. Come on, get some baby chickies. Get some baby chicks. They were so cute. Oh my God. Anyway, okay. I'm going to go to callers now. And if any of my callers want to ask any questions about what I've said, please feel free to. If you want to call in and ask a question, the number is 845-277-9131. Remember, I will never, ever reach out to you. The only way to get in contact with me for a private session is through my website, TONIG, TONIG.info, INFO, TONIG.info, or through my business number, which is 414-897-2869. I'm going to go to 447. Hey, 447, how are you today?
Hi, Toni. Thanks for taking my call. I'm good, thank you.
What's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm calling from the United Kingdom. My name is Deep.
Hi, how can I help you, love?
I am going through a financial crisis due to various different reasons, but I want to focus this question on one particular aspect. So I had kept some investments in a company that starts with a C, and they are going through financial difficulties. So my question is, do you see them being able to give back my initial investment anytime soon?
Okay. That's a really good question. And first and foremost, I'm really sorry about what you're going through. And for you, anybody re-listening, I am going to do a financial clearing. That money is coming to us. I get a note. We're going to clear that. So money starts coming into us. Holy who. And what I'm going to say is, at this time, they're not going to be able to give you back your initial investment. I think it's tied. The words I'm getting is tied up. However, they may be able to give you back a small portion of it. They're going to try to negotiate you. If you can wait a bit, it will be a better deal for you. You will have a better income, a better result if you can wait a little bit. Now, if you cannot wait and you just need whatever you can get, you might decide to take their offer. What I would say is, if you can wait, please do your best so that you can get more of your investment back. I'm hearing eventually there will be a payoff, just not, I'm so sorry, just not right now. So please do your best to do what you can to get through this period, and then from there you'll be able to have a better outcome. Now, if you absolutely need money now, you might have to sacrifice the whole amount for the small amount that they offer you. Okay, love?
Yeah, so if I wait for as long as they want me to wait, is there a possibility they would give me my whole 100% back if I wait for, let's say, a year or longer?
I hear there will be a payoff. I can't tell you how much. I can't tell you how much because it's going to depend on some of their moves, but I'm going to tell you there will be a payoff. So I hope that's helpful for you.
It has helped. Thank you. Thanks,
You are so welcome, and I wish you the best. And please come back and listen to that again around the 23-minute mark to get that clearing on money coming in. And there are also some clearings on my TikTok at Psychic Toni on TikTok for abundance and a number of other things that might be helpful for you at this time. Okay, love?
Sure. Thank you.
You are so welcome. Have an amazing day. And thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm going to go directly to 415. 415, how are you today?
Hi, I'm great. This is Kate.
Hey, Kate, how are you?
Good. I would like to hear from my dad, Bob.
Bob, okay. Oh, do you have a specific question, concern, or conversation you would like to have with your dad?
Well, I have a funny question. My radio has been doing crazy things, and maybe it's not the other side, but one day all of my stations were the same station.
No, yeah, it's them.
You know, like I had like
it's absolutely it is.
And then another
it is them. It's them.
Station.
Yeah. Okay, so after I give you your dad's message, I've told this story before, but I'm going to tell it again after I give your dad's message. Your dad is singing this song, and I don't know the song, but okay. I do know the song. It was confusing. I was hearing the first two words and then kind of thinking it was a different song, and he kept saying no. So it's this crazy. I have not heard this song in forever and ever and ever. It's round and round. Okay, and those are the only words I know. Patrick is going to chime in and tell me. I think a group called Rat sang that song. I don't even know.
It's like 80s,
yes,
80s
like
rock song
what
kind
goes around comes around.
Oh my God.
Round and round. I can't sing, but I really cannot sing rock. Like at least with hip hop, I can be like, drop it like it's hot, and kind of talk sing it, but rock, I cannot sing rock. Like unless I like rasp out my voice and make it horrible. So what I'm gonna say is he wants to tell you, hey Fawn, he wants to tell you what goes around comes around. Is he's talking so fast. Oh my gosh. Slow down. Is the basic like gist of this message for you. He's saying it's what goes around comes around. Okay. He wants you to know that there are going to be some good things coming around for you, some really good things coming around for you. You need to I know what you're trying to say. In either French or Italian, it's like grab the moment or live the moment, or he's trying to say it like that, but I'm just going to say it because I'm going to mess it up if I try to repeat it, but it's like live in the moment, like grab the golden ring when the golden ring is there, because it might, it's there and you have to grab it and you have to swing with it, and then it might be boom, gone for the next moment. So you need to like live in the moment, live for the moment, and grab the moment when it comes. Seize the I was so close. Seize the moment, whatever that statement is. And he's saying there's something coming in. And then again, he goes, what round and round, what goes around comes around. Now, everybody, this is in life in general. My words are not working, or my mouth is not working. One of them. In life is so cyclical. We go in this, and we every time the circle comes, okay, this is this is your da. Every time the circle goes around, we're supposed to up level. So the circle is going around, and then the golden ring comes. And if we grab that golden ring, if we hold on with both hands, it takes us into a new
Right.
a new like level, but something foreign that we're not used to, we're not comfortable with. But if we grab that golden ring and we go into what's uncomfortable, it's a man, it's a partner. Okay, wait, stop. One thing at a time. Oh, no wonder people think I'm flipping crazy. If we grab that golden ring and we go with it, we'll end up on the next cycle, but the next cycle will be a level up, and it will be all new experiences instead of repeating the last cycle. So when the golden ring comes, grab it and ride it. It's funny if it's a man. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This is an 18 and above show, by the way. Okay. On that happy note. Oh my gosh. So when this
clearing,
I'm
do a clearing of like releasing fear, or like not jumping on the, grabbing that ring.
Not jumping on the wrong ring. Is that what you were going to say, Kate? Okay, let's do a clearing. Letting go of all. How do we say? Let me say this. We have released, cleared, let go of all from past relationships that is holding us back. I get a no. Let's do that. Who feels that, folks? Everybody who feels that, give me a hey. Ho ho. Holy guaca. Holy guaca popo. Okay, and the next thing we're going to clean up in us is anything stopping or blocking us from a healthy, loving, successful relationship has been cleared. I get a no, and we're going to clear that. Now, everybody, this starts at about the 30-minute mark of the show. Please do come back and use these again and again and again. These are so important, even for our current relation. If you're in a relationship, these will help you. If you're going into or waiting for your next relationships, these will help. Kate, the next person coming in is a person who is going to be very different than anybody you have been with in the past. This person is going to bring light into your life, and love. Now, remember, everybody, relationships help us grow and learn in love. It's relationships, partner relationships can kind of be like a roller coaster. Okay, that's what your dad is showing me, and I'm going to go with this analogy. You go up, 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 and as you're going up, there's all this anticipation, and you get to the top of this peak on the roller coaster, and then all of a sudden there's this crazy down, like the roller coaster car goes flying down really fast, and then it might spin around and have, so relationships are not supposed to be June and Ward Beaver Cleaver. Okay, that's not, that was TV. That was not real. What's real and what makes relationships good is the good times, of course, that's to be expected, but it's learning and growing in love. When we have those miscommunications, when we have those times that things aren't working out for me, then how do I communicate that, and how do we work through that and grow together in that as a team? And when things are not working out for this person, whether it be within the relationship or outside of the relationship, how do we communicate that to each other and work together and grow through that together, becoming a stronger individual, but also a stronger team? And remembering, nobody completes you. You are complete on your own.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody brings you happiness. You should be happy on your
Right.
own. You just get happier, or it accentuates you. You should be bringing things to the table for your partner. Your partner should be bringing things to the table for you. And here's one thing that I've always known. You need to be full and complete on your own, because anything somebody gives you, they can take from you. So if you're happy and successful and full on your own, nobody can take that from you. But if you depend on a person for your happiness, your love, your
Right.
joy, when they go, that goes too. So you need to make sure that every day you need to do your check-in. I'm complete, I'm happy, I love my life on my own. Go to TikTok, have a love your life video.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Haven't helped this child. um and and then this person and you, and then you'll meet, when you're at that level, you meet somebody who's at that level, and you have a much healthier, stronger partnership. And you're able to move forward in that. Okay, Kate, your dad also wants to say, grandpa's here, and there's like 10 people stepping in, and they all want to say we love you, and they're organizing and orchestrating somebody coming in. But then somebody up there is also saying it's time for you to get on your game. And they're like, come on, like the back, it kind of hurts, so please don't make me do it again. The back of their hand is hitting the palm of their other hand. In case you're not watching, I'm not even doing that on screen, but like, come on, let's get on the game. Let's get on the game. Get busy. It's time. It's time for you to get busy, and get moving in your own professional world. There's something coming in on your professional side too, that's also going to escalate you to the next level. And again, grab that golden ring as it comes in and run with it. Don't walk. Run until you're flying, and then don't stop flying, because this ring has the potential to take you 3 level ups. Okay.
Ooh, that was great. Thank you.
I know. I like it.
That
I like it.
helps everybody too. So
I'm so happy. And
what I needed to do.
I'm so happy for that. Thank you, Kate. And real quick, before I go to the next caller, who is 586 and 201 and 503, just hold on. I'm going to try to get to you all today. And then whomever follows that, I'm going to try to get to you. I want to tell you, Kate, and everybody, we are at a time, more millionaires and entrepreneurs are made in times like this. As big as things happen that are chaotic in our world, that's the time when you jump up and you go, you know what? They just took this source away. Here's a need. I'm gonna finally do that thing I've been thinking of, and I'm gonna fulfill that need. There are so many things coming in right now. If you want to be a local farmer, a backyard farmer, or a garage farmer, if you want to be a person who is, whatever it is, this is the time to do it. The universe is working with the people right now. If we put on blinders and only look at what is, and not what they are trying to program and hypnotize us into. Okay, Kate, thank you so much. I'm going to go to the very next caller. I love you, girl. I love you. You have an amazing summer, and I know I'll talk to you before the end of the summer. Okay.
Yeah,
absolutely,
for sure.
Thank you. Thanks for calling in. I'm going to go next to 586. If you'd like to call in, the number is 845-277-9131. 586, how are you today?
Hello.
Hi.
I'm good. How are you? My name is Sherelle. I'm calling from Michigan.
Okay. How can I help you?
I would just like messages from the other side.
Okay, do you have a specific person or?
My grandmother or my brother.
Okay, they're both here. They're on my left side. If you're watching, they're over my left shoulder. And the first thing I hear, somebody wants to break into some gospel music. And I do not know gospel music. So, Grandma, I'm going to say I am so sorry because I cannot.
My grandmother.
I cannot put my hand up and sing gospel. I can barely talk music. I'm sorry. I will do my best for you though, grandmother. Okay. She wants to say the first thing coming out of her mouth and she's like smacking her. Oh my God. She's going to make me do this. She's like, start your business. Get your business. Start your business. I feel so sad for me right now having to do that on camera, but she's trying to do it like they would do it in church and like everybody's chanting you and telling you, let's go. The things I do for people on air, I just can't even. So she is saying business, 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 business. So I'm going to ask you, do you already have your business plan or business in place, or is this something you've been thinking about for a hot minute now?
Yes, it's something I've been thinking about for a hot minute. I don't know what it is that I want to do because I am currently expecting a child that's due in January, and I'm in the process of moving out my apartment into my father's child, moving in with him. So I'm a little bit scattered right now, but a business is something I have been heavily thinking about, but I'm just not sure what my talents are or what I'm good at to start a business.
Okay,
so that's where I'm a little bit stuck at.
Here's what I'm going to tell you. Most people, their business is something that they're for most people. So first of all, thank you for confirming that that message was 100% correct, and that she is she's
You're
telling
welcome.
you the time is now. The hot minute is about to start burning you. So what she wants to tell you, and I'm going to tell you right now, is that there is a most people for their business, it's something like you are very interested in all the time. You're passionate about. So if you're I'm going to give you a couple for examples. For example, if you're always looking at hair designs or wigs or braids or whatever that is, or if you're so passionate about makeup or face stuff, or if you're super duper passionate or wanting or concerned with like body size and body image, those are the areas that you would go into. Now, if you're also
I don't know, because it's like I was. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead, lovey dove. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, it's because I'm into a lot of stuff. I'm just not, like you said, hair. I know how to do hair. I like to sing. I like to write a lot. It is just so hard to pinpoint exactly what sparked my interest a lot.
You know what, sweetie? You do not have to choose one. Look at okay, so I've always had more than one career going. There was a time when I was doing modeling and I was doing fitness and teaching classes and doing marketing and promotion, and I was doing all of those, like juggling them like I was a clown in a freaking circus. Right now with this career, I do hypnosis, I do healing. And by the way, my favorite hypnosis is to help people stop smoking. I love all the hypnosis for PTSD and everything else, but when I can help somebody quit smoking, oh man. Okay. But I do hypnosis, I do healing. I have my channeling that I do to help people. I also author books and do this show and have TikTok and, other accounts and starting an Amazon. You do not, girl, we are put here to do everything. There is not one thing that we cannot do.
Right.
And I believe the biggest problem in this world is that people are becoming sedentary with Netflix and chill and binge watching. We were not put here to sit on a couch and disappear for the night. We were put here as creative beings that are supposed to constantly be creating, and every single one of us is supposed to be multi faceted, multi business owner, uh, successful entrepreneurs in whatever your success and your area is. You don't have to choose one. You don't have to. You can do your writing at night and do your beauty things during the day. But the one thing you're going to know, the one thing that I know for a fact, it's not only what you're passionate about, but you have a natural ability to help people with it. So it's something that people probably have already come to you and told you that you do well, or ask you to do for them or with them, or something that you do really well on yourself. I hope that makes sense for you.
Hair.
Yes. I go, yes.
And how do my grandmother connect? How do my grandmother connect with me? Because my mom, she has a gift, a mediumship. She connect with her all the time. So sometimes when I talk to my mom and my grandmother comes through. So I was wondering, how does she communicate with me?
Through the thoughts in your mind. Like when you're talking to her and you hear that response inside your mind, like a thought, that's her. Now, I say this to everybody all the time. If when you hear that, they speak telepathically. So when you hear that thought in your mind, that's probably them responding to you. Now, if you hear somebody whispering in your ear, you might want to go get a checkup or something, or get a clearing. But every once in a while, we will hear our name being yelled, or like, hey, or, your name being yelled. And that is them also trying to get our attention. I'm going to tell you, she when you're talking to her, she's responding with those thoughts in your mind. Like you're thinking something and then another thought comes in. That second thought is the response. Okay. And they always anybody on the other side communicating with you is communicating with love and light. They never say, I don't care who they were in this life. I don't care if they were just icky mean people in this life. When they're on the other side and they communicate with you, it's love and light. And that's the second way you know it's them. Okay, love?
So hopefully I can, get the business going, because my baby will be here in January. So
congratulations.
In the process of moving.
Okay, I'm going to tell you.
So hopefully I can call you back with good news. But thank you so much for the message, and you have a great day, okay?
You too. And you can start at home. You don't need to. The biggest mistake people make is thinking they have to have a big old place, and you can do it at the kitchen. You can do kitchen table braids. I don't care what you do. Just get started, and don't worry about how it looks. Worry about the results of the product, because in the end, that is all anybody cares about. Okay, sweetie?
Okay, thank you. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you so much. And congratulations again on the Bubba. I'm going to go to 201. How are you today? $201. Okie dokie. We're going to go directly to 503. 503, how are you today?
Hi, Toni. This is Jonna.
Oh my God, Jonna! How are you? I'm so happy you're
good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. What's up, Buttercup?
Well, I spoke to you at my last reading about a position I was trying to get, and you said it looks good. And it's been so long. I have a second interview today, and I just wanted to make sure that that's what you still see. And I want to know that my interview is going to go well.
It's going to go well. They have brought in a lot more they have a lot more they have a lot more candidates than they have a few candidates, okay, but don't worry. Jonah's gonna get this position. I'm still getting a yes. It's not like a hard yes, but I'm still getting a yes that you're going to get this position. I strengthen that. This is, oh, okay. So here's the thing, Jana. When we go for job, and listen, whether we're on a date, and for women, it's more applicable to the date thing than it is for men. But for women, when we're on a date, or we're in the dating world, and especially when we're in the job market and we're interviewing, this is like spirit is coming through large and in charge for you. And everybody, listen, they're not only interviewing us and we're sitting there going, pick me, pick me, pick me. Oh, please pick me. We also are supposed to be interviewing them to make sure this is the right fit for us and to feel the company when we walk through that door. Does our energy elevate, stay the same, or go down? Do we feel happier? Do we feel the same, or does our energy deplete? So when we're on an interview, excuse me, when we are on an interview, we are supposed to also be interviewing the company, the person that's going to be are in charge of us, or the person that's interviewing us. We're supposed to be looking at all of that. In the same thing in the dating world, men know when they're on their first, second, third date, they're interviewing us. They're looking at it very differently than women do, because we because men are traditionally the ones that propose. We have given that power to the man to think he's the one that gets to decide if he wants me or not, if it's going to move forward or not, if we're going to get married or not. Pish posh. I say pish posh to that. I say from now on, women sit down like they're the CEO, because you are the CEO of you, and you get to decide and start interviewing these crack-a-lackins that are coming into our lives. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What have I done to my show today? Holy guaca crapamole. No, but seriously, when we're sitting down at an interview, at a date, whatever it is, it's our opportunity to look at this and say, is this what I really want? Not pick me, pick me. And then from there, we've taken a little bit of the power and put it in our court and taken away some of the nervousness and the fear of it. So what I'm going to tell you is that as you move through this interview, also figure out some questions that you would want to know about the company, like what's the retention rate for employees here? That's a really good question that employers like to hear, unless they have a horrible retention. Why is this position available? How quickly do people move up in this company? All of those questions will show that you're really invested in a future and a long-term future with the company, whether you are or not. But how quickly or how smoothly or how they answer those questions will also be key in you deciding if this is the best place for you. Okay, Jana?
Okay, thank you so much. That really does help a lot.
You are so welcome, and you have an amazing rest of the day. I do want to hear how this goes, so send me a text later and let me know. Okay?
I sure will. Thank you so much.
You are welcome. I'm going to go directly to 216. 216, how are you today? Oh, wait, folks, I forgot to hit the little button for 216 to talk. 216, how are you today?
Yes, hi, my name is Patricia. I talked with you a couple of days ago. I called in regards to relocating to Las Cruces, New Mexico. And you said the message you were getting was looking at agencies, which I'm doing right now, housing authority agency buildings. My question is, you gave me a message from the other side, and I believe it may have been my grandmother, Emma. What else does she have to say to me regarding my move or anything?
Okay, so thank you for calling back in again. It's always, I love when people call back in again and join my show again. The first thing that she is saying is get it together. And I know that sounds a little harsh at first, but it's going to sound, I don't think she means it in a harsh way. I think she's meaning to take your power back and to not be at the whim of, don't let it's kind of the message I'm getting is don't let other circumstances and people be in control of you. Get it together and be empowered, be in your power. So what I'm going to do right now for you, everybody listening, everybody re-listening, and we're right about the 55-minute mark, is we are in our power. I get a no, we're going to clear that. And we are strong. I get a no, we're going to clear that. And we're going to clear those both to a yes. So if you want to come back and listen to those anytime you feel depleted, please absolutely 1,000,000% do that. The biggest thing I'm hearing from her is that, there's so much love from the other side coming to you, and there's so much love that they're bringing to you, and they're trying to guide your path. Don't be second guessing things. Just get it together, be firm in your thoughts, and move with quickness in the direction you choose to go. Don't procrastinate things out of fear. Just take the steps, take the appropriate steps, and start walking those steps. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other, and before you know it, you'll be there, and everything will be better for you, if that makes sense. Once you do narrow it down, and I don't know why I'm getting these caution, I know why, but I'm just going to say it. Once you do narrow it down to a couple of specific housing places for you, call the police department and find out how many calls they get to those specific housing units. Do you understand what she means by that?
Yeah.
Okay. Because they're really stressing to you that and you won't know until you're there. And I think that's why they want you to get there, and then they want you to start looking for your permanent address. And when you figure out where it's going to be, when you're down to a couple, drive by them at night, especially when it's warm outside, to see what's hanging out on the porch or what's hanging out outside, how many cars are coming and going. Park a little bit away and watch what happens with it. Again, I'm hearing get near or in as close as you can to a senior facility. And some of them are 55 and up. I mean, hallelujah. I can't even sing that right. Sorry that you folks had to hear that. So they're really stressing, if you can do that, that's going to be your best move and your safest move. But really work with the police department, and even ask the police department if they know of a area or a housing area that is safest for you. Okay, beauty?
All right.
Thank you so much for calling in. I would let this call go a little longer. Please call back on Monday, but I have like 1 minute left to close out the show, and I have a few things to say. So I'm sorry that I'm going to feel like I'm kind of cutting you off, but what I want to say to everybody is thank you so much for joining me here today. I love each and every one of you so much more than you could ever even imagine. Please have an absolutely amazing weekend. Join me over on TikTok throughout the weekend, and 414-897-2869 is the number to call for a private session. Remember, I will never reach out to you. Thank you again, and have a beautiful rest of the day.